Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo, and look at this hair. It looked so pretty when I walked out of the bathroom, and then there's a lot of humidity here in Laguna Beach. While it's raining. Oh my God! Let's see if we can fix that while we're on the show. Good morning. I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo, and this is Breakfast with the Comadres. Welcome to the show. It's card readings. It's conversation, it's meditation, it's a little bit of everything. If you're watching this on TikTok, then you're watching it live and you're part of the conversation. If you're watching this on YouTube, do me a favor. First of all, go scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. You get notified every time there's a new video here on the channel. What do? We have breakfast and chit chat. This morning I'm a little late. Usually we do this Monday through Friday at 9 a.m., but I had a dentist appointment today, so I had to go work on the smile, which I got a good report card. Semi-good report card. I do have a cavity that I need to take care of. And so I need to take care of that. And some other stuff. But the other stuff is like, dentists are so expensive. It's just, oh my God. I wouldn't be so upset if these were like all mostly fake teeth. But anyway, how are y'all doing? Good morning. Again, I'm late today because I had a dentist appointment. So I had to go to the dentist and get a cleaning, get a checkup. They found one cavity. I have one cavity. And I have one cavity and something they need to clean up. And that's it. But the dentist was pretty happy with my work. Look at this hair. My dentist was pretty happy with the way my teeth are looking. My teeth are looking pretty. I'm looking pretty sexy with my teeth. But how are you doing? Anyway, for those of you just joining, I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo. I do card readings. So this is the deck that I like to use for those of you who are curious. It's the Psychic Tarot. It's Oracle deck. It's an Oracle deck by John Holland. It's one of my favorite decks to use. So if you are here, you're watching, and you've never had a card reading before, you're curious, I'll take the first person to put in their name and a number from 1 to 9. And go first. So be the first one to put your first name. All I need is your first name. Don't ask any questions. Don't tell me anything. Just a name and a number from 1 to 9. All right, excellent. Steph, good morning, Steph. I like to follow everybody. So for those of you who are new, if you've never watched the show, hold on to your comments. Hold on to your name. Put your name and a number from 1 to 9 in your comments. When you hear me say, my code word is always oatmeal break. When you hear me say oatmeal break, that's your turn to put in your name and number again. And then you'll go next. Right now, we're going to do a quick one for Steph. Step 8. People sometimes ask me, like, what's the number for? The number is, you get to pick your card, basically. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the 8th card. So the rest of you, hold on a minute, because you realize that it keeps scrolling in your comments, so eventually I lose you. So if you wait till I say oatmeal break, then it's your turn to go, whoever goes first. It's a lottery, really, it's a lottery. But this is part of my work, so if you want a private session, you can always book a private session with me. Send me a message with your email address and I'll send you all the information. Help my energy. I'm guessing you're saying help my energy is off. You need help. Don't we all? But yeah, just hold on. Hold on. If you're the next one to put in your name and number when I say oatmeal break, then you're next. So let's go with Steph. Steph, are you still with me? Are you still here? All right. Good morning. Good morning, Veronica. So, Steph, let's start with you right now. So, I'm going to start with the 3rd card because I picked 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. past, present, future, or foundation now, and your outcome. I'm going to start with your outcome. Your outcome card is all about the mental conflicts. You are so up in your head right now. You are so stuck in here with details and perfection and trying to make sure that everything is organized and trying to make sure that everything comes out the way that's making it perfect. But the reality thing, I just got chills. The reality of the thing is that what you are planning has a lot to do with chance and strategizing and making sure that everything flows, not perfect, but make sure that everything flows. And I say this because I see the new beginning for you. This new start that you're going into, these new things that you want to start, either personal or professional, person, place, or thing. It's always that thing. It's always the same thing. It's either personal or professional, people, place, or things. But I say this because I need you to work on your patience. Just be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. And I feel like this. I feel like I'm separating from people, places, or things. I feel like I'm causing a distance to happen. But the way that I want to do it, and I'm seeing it through your eyes, the way that I want to do it, it's going to take a little strategy and preparation. It can't just happen overnight. And although you have been thinking about this for a long time, the action part is very new. Does that make sense to you? So I feel like the actual, it's like, I feel like diving off, going off the diving board into the pool, like the preparation for it is going up the steps. You know, just you're looking up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna be up there, I'm gonna be up there, and then you're up there, and then you're standing at the edge of the diving board, and you're like, should I jump? And everybody's watching you to see what you're gonna do. And I feel like right now, it's gonna take you some patience. It's going to take you some patience to get to where you want to go, especially this new beginning that you're looking for. But try not to get too into your head. Like, it's a weird request, but it took you some courage. It took courage to get up the steps to the diving board. And now that you're at the edge of the diving board, just jump. Just go for it. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I just feel like some of the work that you've been doing has led you up to this point. And either you do it or you don't. Either you do it now or it's going to take you some more time to do it. Especially if, like, I have the Holy Spirit in my eyes. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you to say thank you. But yeah, Steph, I feel like you've been prepping so long for this, and you deserve to go after what you want in life, what makes you happy. So, does that make sense to you, Steph? Are you still with me? I do think. Thank you, Christine. That is one of the sweetest compliments I've ever had. Thank you. I have the Holy Spirit in my eyes. That is one of the best compliments. Thank you so much. Christine, you just became my favorite person of the day. But yes, it makes sense to Steph. So yeah, be patient. Be patient in this new beginning that you're heading into, and just watch out with the conversations you have with yourself in your head. That's the thing that I see that might stop you. So I hope that makes sense. All right, oatmeal break. You're a blessing to have. You are so sweet. Thank you. You folks. Nick, awesome Nick. It's like sometimes you wake up and you just don't know like if you're doing anything good in the world, and then folks like you come along and give this great compliment, and you're like, hey, I'm doing good in the world. I'm good. Tell your wife you love her every day. I do not have a wife, but I do have a partner, and I will tell him. I will tell him when I call him. Thank you. He knows it, but I will text him after. I'll call him afterwards and tell him I love him. But thank you. All right, Nick, are you here with me? Nick said 7. I will tell him that. Thank you. He'll like to hear it. I'm not a very vocal person, So it's kind of interesting that you said that, because I'm not very vocal. I'm one of those people that says, I will show you I love you. I will do things to show you I love you, but I'm not very vocal about it. So thank you for calling me out on that energy. So I will. Cheers. I don't know about y'all. Usually I have oatmeal when I do the readings, but I'm craving like potato and egg tacos this morning. Oh, you saw my ring? Which one? This one or this one? This one. I got this ring. Can you see that? I got this ring from a suicide prevention group. Oh, this one. Oh, yes. Okay. This is my power ring until I get a wedding ring. This one says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, you probably can't see it. It says, I know. So I wear this ring because it says, I know. So I know, like I know. It's from a Star Wars collection, which is really interesting. But it's just to remind me that, I know. And it's like God looking at me going, I got you. I know what you're doing. I know. God knows what I'm doing. He keeps an eye on me all the time, and he's got an eye on me. Nick 7. All right, Nick, let's go with you. I'm going to marry Ron Smith. Oh, okay. Oh, are you going to, you're asking me. Okay, I don't do direct questions on lives, but if you would like to schedule an appointment with me, I would be more than happy to do a private reading, and send me a message with your email address, and I'll send you my times and rates, and I would be more than happy to, but you know what? Ron Smith would be very fortunate to have you as his wife. It would not be a free sessions. No, I do, that is my work. So I do have a rate for my time. But you're welcome to, I'll work with you. I'll admit I'm not inexpensive, but I will work with you if you just message me and we'll work something out. I am not unreasonable, and I'm not a total ass, but if you can't afford my prices, I can negotiate with you. I can work with you. All right, Nick is like, where's my cards? All right, Nick. Ooh. Interesting. All right, Nick, are you still here with me? Are you still there with me? Oh, wow. Nick is like, what? What are you seeing? I'm seeing some really good stuff for you, Nick. So, here's what's going on, Nick. First of all, your root chakra. Your root chakra is here. So your root chakra, for everybody watching, the root chakra is right here at the top, down here at the bottom, and it's what controls your grounding. It's where nurture and nature exist. And the root chakra, the way that I learned, it's where everything that you've been told in your life sits. All the positive and the negatives sit right there. They sit right at the bottom, and that's where we hold everything. So Nick, right now, it's about, I feel like right now you're going to a regrounding. It's like you're breaking new ground on an old building, if that makes sense. Like you're reworking your foundation. That's what that shows. You're reworking your foundation. Why? Because your solar plex chakra, and your solar plex is right here. It's in your belly. This is the yellow light. This is the light that guides your intuition, your gut feelings. This is where you make a commitment to yourself. So the deciding, the fact that you decided to start to believe in yourself, the fact that you decided to be true to yourself, it's what's helping you. It's helping you stay grounded now. It's breaking. I'm going to say this with love. It's breaking away all those old traditions and all the nature. I'm sorry, all the nurturing that you had. Again, I say this with love. Some of those ideas that were maybe outdated or that are no longer relevant to you. either because of people, places, and things that you are associated with now. So I feel like the movement of your energy into new space is breaking some of those things and those beliefs that you had. Not everything our parents teach us is correct. They teach us based on what they learned, and it's up to us to adjust it to our life. So I feel like your root chakra is like chaka chaka. It's changing around. But it's because you're trusting yourself. You've made a commitment to believe in you. This could have come from external energies. It's usually somebody that comes along and either reads something to you, said something to you, a song, you saw a movie, a friend said something very inspirational. But I feel like your solar plex chakra just started turning. You're like, wait a minute. Why am I putting all my energy into somebody else when I can be putting it into me? It's not selfish. It's not greedy. It's just I need to elevate me first. So Nick, the work that you're doing, because what's going on in my head and associated to you, it's based on my culture. It's going from that machista energy into a more balanced energy, more equal energy, and that's a beautiful thing to do, brother. So make sure you do it. Now, this is your outcome card, but before I show you that, this card jumped out, and it's really interesting because this is your throat chakra. So you've got 3 chakras that are aligning right now, and it's like so wonderful. Your grounding chakra, your intuition chakra, and your throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra is where you speak the truth to yourself. And this is why I'm saying, like, the revelation to you. I feel like you finally sat down and had a conversation. You were like, hey, Nick, is this really the kind of life that you want to lead? Is this really the direction that you want to go in? And you were like, no, I want more and better for me. Because you finally realized that there is more and better. So these changes that you're doing, whatever steps you're taking, I'm going to say that with the wink, whatever steps you are taking to make your life better with your grounding, with your intuition, and with your true self, it's making a difference because it's going to go fast, brother. It's going to go fast. Like now things are starting to move in the direction that you never thought it would move. Why? Because you're trusting your own energy. So I want you to think in red, yellows, and blues right now. Aren't those like the colors? Those are the primary colors. Red, yellow, and blue. These are primary colors. So, Nick, are you still with me, sir? Are you still with me? I want to know that you're still here and listening. You are surrounded by primary colors, which is a really cool place to start creating new things. Because if for anybody who doesn't know primary colors from kindergarten, red and yellow make orange, blue and yellow make green, red and blue make purple. So you get all the other colors from these. So these new endeavors that you're going into, which require you to be more creative, you are gonna kick butt. You're so gonna kick butt because you've got all your primary energies working with you, and everything's gonna start moving. Look at that shooting star, man. It's just guiding you. So sending you just some positive vibes, man. Just some positive vibes. You got this. You got this. And I feel like there's a fellowship in our energies right now. Like I see you, I hear you, I understand you. So these changes that you've made for yourself, should you have doubts about your love life? Don't worry. Okay, I know you're concerned, but it'll fall into place. Your love life will fall into place. Let your energy fall into place first, and everything else will come after it. Put a little energy into you right now. Love you. Love you first. Love you right now. Love this new person, because you are. We all do it. Like, I'm gonna put myself into the spot. Like when I was I'm a recovering addict and alcoholic, but when I was heavy in my addiction, there was a level of people that I would go out with, and it always kept me in that level. When I sobered up and got clean, my energy started elevating. So I started looking for people in my energy level. It has nothing to do with I think I'm better than you, or I'm more like, well, look at me. It's just our energy our energy starts expanding and we start growing. Our brains are clear, our energy is clear. So just give yourself a little time. That's what I'm saying. Just give yourself a little time. You will find that love in your life. But first, brother, I'm sending it to you. I'm just sending you love. But good for you. I hope that made sense. Do not give up on love. Just put a little pause on it for a second. Focus on you. And then you will discover how wonderful life can be, man. It's like shopping in a home. It's like eating frozen dinner, Salisbury steak. And then you go to a high-end steak restaurant, and you're like, whoa, where did this? Unless you're vegetarian, then that wouldn't work. But if you're not vegetarian, then you totally know what I'm talking about. So, Nick, give yourself a break. Deep breath, and I guarantee you, you've got a great life ahead of you. So, keep going. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you. All right, ready? You're welcome so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time. I know y'all can watch any other TikToker, and you choose to be here with me, so I appreciate your time. Okay, oatmeal break. I don't have anything to eat this morning. I was at the dentist, and I didn't make my oatmeal. You needed that. Good. I'm glad you needed that. Okay, Diana, too. Excellent, Diana. Good morning, Diana. I can't stay on too long today because I have work to do. But tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So make sure that if I don't catch you today, you come back tomorrow 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will do readings for you tomorrow. So we're going to do one more. They did have to clean. I don't know if you, like, when you go to the dentist, and even when they don't do a whole lot of work, you still get, like, it hurts, you're tired. So my jaw hurts a little bit, I guess, from opening my mouth to hold. Anyway, so we're going to do one more, and then we're going to Diana too. But remember, if you are interested in a full session, message me with your email address, and I will send you my schedule and my rates. If you miss anything we talked about here, this is going to be on YouTube later, so make sure you go to my YouTube page. The link is in the bio. You can go there and re-watch this and re-watch all of the other videos that we have on our page. Go check that out. Subscribe while you're there, if you don't mind. I want subscribers. I don't need them. I would like to have more subscribers on my page. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my YouTube page, that would be really cool. And thank you for everybody who's sharing my page. Are you doing readings? Yes, I'm sorry, I can't see that. I'm doing readings. I should not wear white sometimes because I can't see the words. But also, if you would like to do, here's something for people that can't, like maybe sometimes can't afford the prices. If you would like a group session, and I give a special rate for groups. If you do a group session, I would say that in private, so please send me a message. I do not say this out loud. But message me. If you bring 4 people to the table, you can get yours for free. So there's always an option. It's kind of like Avon for spirituality. Bring a group of people, and I'll do your reading for free. So let's talk about that. Message me. Divine Balance. Divine Balance 412. Let's bring some balance. Message me privately, and we'll talk. We'll work it out. Yes, Cash App. I do have Cash App. It's the Cardivo on Cash App. So Cardivo, yeah, right there. I always take tips. Okay, so Diana's like, "Where's my reading?" Diana, I just gave you a Southern accent all of a sudden. It is Diana, right? Diana. Okay, Diana. One of the things that happens on the show, if you're new to my show, and the more you come back, you will realize that there is always a connection between all of y'all. Everybody that gets read, there is a connection between y'all. Like either you're all on a mission, you're all starting something, you're in a relationship, something. So Diana, here's your new beginning. So you're also about to start something new. I feel like for you, it's more of a spiritual journey. I feel like you are going on this, I need to reshape me. I need to start focusing on me. Either some things have shifted where I feel like some energies are not in your circle anymore. So it's either people, places, or things that are no longer part of your daily life. Does that make sense? And I say this because here's the root chakra too for you. The root chakra. So your base is shifting. One of the cool things that oh, thank you. I will check for it. Hi. One of the cool things about shifting your root chakra is that it's like Jenga or Tetris. Everything starts falling into place. So keep working on your root chakra. For everybody watching, we're going to do a quick little meditation for root chakras before we go. But I feel like you're stressing at the moment. Like, am I really, did what I do to separate myself from people, places, and things, is it really worth it right now? And it is. The only thing is that you're going to start, yes, I'm getting rid of all negative energy. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, as you're getting rid of negative. The thing is, every time we let go of people, places, and things in our life, there is a mourning process, and we have to go through it. If I lose a friend, if I change houses, if I change jobs, if I stop doing drugs or alcohol, or if I stop being grumpy all day, whatever it is, the changing of energies will cause us to mourn because we start missing it. Because we were so used to doing something that when we move into something else, we're like, I miss my friend, I miss my old job, I miss sleeping in all day, whatever it is. But your new beginning is shifting your root chakra, and you're going to be successful at it. You just got to get through this getting used to part. Yeah, see, there love begins for you. You're gonna start loving yourself again. You may be like, well, I like myself right now. I kind of respect me, but I don't know about if I love myself. I don't know why you're Southern in my head, but you'll get there. You'll get there. So for everybody watching, I hope that made sense for Diana. For everybody watching, your root chakra. Root chakra is the foundation. It's what we stand on. Everything your parents told you when you were a kid, siblings, friends, teachers, that first boyfriend or girlfriend, bosses, everything everybody told us, whether it was positive or negative, sits in our root chakra. We hold it there. And we hold it because that's what we start building ourselves on. It's part nurture, part nature. The problem is that imagine, it made perfect sense. Thank you. I need to know I'm in the right path. Yeah, you're definitely in the right path. So we walk on these bricks of built up information. Every step we take is another brick of information that we step on. The thing is, and we're human, and this is what we do. All of the bricks are lined up, right? But the negative ones are always like 1 inch just above. So we're walking through the day like, I feel great. I am awesome. I feel beautiful. You're worth nothing. You're like, where the hell did that come from? Well, that's because some boyfriend or some relationship back in 1985 told us that without them we would be nothing, and we believed it. So as we're walking through 2021, like, I am awesome, I am beautiful, I am smart, I'm nothing. You're like, where did that come from? And that's a memory that we hold. So we need to go back, take that brick, crush it, so that it doesn't affect us anymore. So I want everybody, if you're watching this and you have a little time, I want you to you can put your phone down or put the phone aside. You don't really have to watch, you can just listen. But I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to do 3 deep breaths. We're going to bring in the deep breath in. Hold it at 4, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out. Bring it in. Hold it to 4, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out. And the last one, bring it in. Hold it to 4, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out, reload. Now, I want you to keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. And I want you to imagine we're walking, and right in front of you, just kind of like if you're going to Oz. Like if you're walking into Oz, but and imagine the brick road, any color you like. Yellow, blue, red, orange, whatever color you want it. And as you look down at the bricks, you realize that there's sentences on these bricks. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're pretty. You're brave. And then right in the middle of those, there's one that says, you're not worth anything. And you're like, whoa. And we're still kind of walking through them. You're like, where did that come from? Oh yeah, that's right. That relationship I had many years ago, they told me I was worth nothing. So here's what I want you to do with your eyes closed while you're imagining this. I want you to reach down and grab that brick. And I want you to remember who told you this. Who told you that? Who told you that negative thing? Whatever it was, who told you that negative thing? So who told you? Why did they say that to you? Why? Why did they say that? What was the reasoning? Were you in an argument? Were you fighting? Were you breaking up? Were you not living up to somebody's expectations? So what happened that conversation led to that? What happened in your life? What was your part? Because you really don't know what they were thinking, but you know your part. So what led you to that moment where somebody felt the need to tell you that you were worth nothing? What led to that? And then I want you to think, is that true now? Whatever negative thing they told you, is that true now? Is that really true now? Do you really live in that space? Do you really live in the I'm worth nothing, I am stupid, I am dumb? No, because you're not stupid, you're not dumb, and you're worth a lot. So whoever told you that, I hope they're not in your life anymore. And whatever reason they had to say that at the moment doesn't have value now. So I want you to take that brick and I want you to imagine and just, you've got the best arm ever, and I want you to toss that brick and just watch it explode in the air. Because it's not valid anymore. It's not valid. You are not that negative thing that somebody once told you. You're not that anymore. So, but we need to fill that brick gap. We need to fill that gap, because otherwise somebody else can come in and fill it up with something negative. So I want you to imagine that a brick just falls into your hand. And I want you to write something positive about you. So in your imagination, take your magic pen, and on this brick, you're going to write something very positive about you today. Something positive. It could be anything. You're smart, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you woke up early, you brushed your teeth. I could say you went to the dentist and you have a great smile. Whatever it is about you, I want you to write in that brick, and I want you to put it down on that road and see how it evens out with everything else in your life. Now, let's be realistic. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. We're perfect in our imperfections, but we don't need to hold on and walk on the negative things that people told us in our lives, because they don't have value anymore. They're not real. They're just something that we held on to because somebody we loved, we cared about, we trusted, told us that. But we are not that person that they talked to years ago. We're a new person. So in your imagination, I want you to keep walking, and I want you to start opening your eyes, and you see me here, and we're all walking together. Yeah, you're awesome. You're pretty awesome. Yeah, you. Whoever is here right now watching this, you're pretty awesome. Are you perfect? No, neither am I. We're not perfect. But we work at it. We work at being the best versions we can. And we're going to keep walking down these roads, and there's always going to be a brick on our walkway that says something negative about us. But when we bump into those, we don't believe it. We might trip on it. But we reach down, and we need to think, who said this to me? When? Why? Where? What? Because it might not have the value we think it does. It just held the spot for us. It held the spot. But now that we're older and wiser, smarter, more intelligent, better looking. Now we know that those things that some boyfriend told us when we were breaking up in the heat of anger, it's not true. It's not true. Something your teacher told you because she was insecure and you asked a lot of questions, it's not true. But we use it to beat ourselves up most of the time. But you don't need to beat yourself up anymore. You don't have to. Don't do it. It's not worth it. What has beating yourself up gotten you? And maybe a little praise is due. So, fill in those blanks. Thank you, Veronica. You have a beautiful day too. And Linda, I just saw you. You know, I'm not always in a positive mood, but I take a walk down my own road. I go down my own root chakra once in a while and go, why am I not feeling good? What? And something will pop up and I'm like, that ex-boyfriend, that teacher, that coworker, that boss. Somebody somewhere down the line told me that I was useless. And I believed it. I believed it for a long time. And sometimes it creeps up. But I gotta change that. I stop and I change that. I'm like, no. And sometimes we need a 911 buddy. We need a mood buddy. So if you're not part of my mood buddy list, what's going on? You should be part of my mood buddy. It's on WhatsApp. And if you want to be added, Linda, are you going to be part of my WhatsApp buddy group? So it's a mood buddy group, and you can join, and I just post stuff on there, and you can be part of not my group. You can be part of the group, and if you want to share stuff, just let go of some things. What makes you happy? There you go. What makes you happy? Hello, Divine Balance 412. I'm following you now. So take a little time to walk down. I'm learning as I go. Yes, I want to be part of the group. I have your number, right? I have your phone number. I'll add you to it. As you go on, just have a great day. And maybe it was my mother or something, but the feeling is so deep. At times I worry. Yeah. Oh my God. Parents. Okay, I was about to go, but you just opened a whole new can of worms. Honey Star 68. What does that have to sound Southern? Honey Star 68. Are you from the South? Because it sounds so Southern. And I say that with respect. Honey Star 68. Welcome to the show. Oh my God. My Cash App, the Cardivo or Venmo, the Cardivo. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. But when my mom died, for those of you who don't know me or haven't watched the show before, I'll send you my links, Divine Balance, if you like. I can do that. But when my mom died last August, and I knew I was holding on. Yes, message me. We'll schedule a private session. So just hold on to the donation, and then we'll schedule a private session. We can do that there. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. But when my mom died in August, I knew that I was holding on to a lot of fears and phobias, and that she passed on to me. I inherited those from her. Those were nurtured into me. And New Yorker, born and raised. Awesome. Oh, I got this when I went to New York, I think the first time. And so when my mom passed, I had a meditation session, and I called her spirit in and said, now that you've passed, can you take these fears and phobias with you? It wasn't an easy one, and it took a couple of times to completely let go of some stuff. Not everything, some stuff. But she took some of the things with her. I recognize that some of the fears and phobias that I've lived with for the last 50 years were not mine, they were hers. I was raised to fear things, and I wanted to experience life in a new level. And when my mom passed, with all respect, I had to tell her, take your things with you. I don't want them anymore. I don't want them. I don't want to live in that fear. And slowly and steadily, she's taking them away. Starting this show in the mornings was part of this. I always thought, like, who's going to want to listen to my blabbering? And here you are, listening and watching and supporting me, and I love you for that. Thank you. I love you for that. Oh wow, I needed that. I think it also comes from neglect. Yeah. Oh my God, honey. Yes. Because we learn to. I have a lot of abandonment issues that I don't deal with sometimes, so I'd rather stay alone. But having those fears that come with being neglected can keep us from forming friendships, or like it stops us from connecting with people and ourselves. Ooh. It stops you from connecting with yourself so much, and not until you connect with you can you really connect with the world. Are the readings free? No. Here I do private, reading like freebies, but my private sessions are not free. That is part of my work, so I do charge for my time. But please message me and we'll talk. I don't talk money on lives. For me, it seems tacky. I don't do it. It's just not. You know, I'm raised that way. You don't talk money in front of people. Could you tell me that and results in my marriage? I can, if you book a session. Of course, yeah. Once you book a session, we can talk about anything you want. You have an hour for whatever direction and things you want to talk about. But I'm more than happy to do that. Okay, folks, I have to. We vibed today. Yeah, we today was a good session. It was a good session. It was short. I have a conference call to get on, so I need to get up here. But if you missed anything, if you're coming in late and you're like, damn, I missed it. Nope, you did. It'll be on YouTube later. So, again, my name is Daniel G. Garza. I'm the Card Devo. If you go up to my bio, the link to my YouTube page is there. So go check it out. If you want to rewatch this, and there was a short meditation that we did, go check it out. If you would like a private reading, send me a message with your email address, and I will send you some information. Please don't get discouraged. I know not everybody can afford, but I will definitely, like, if you can't afford it, I'll work with you. So let me know. Anyway, Card Devo, how about we meet tomorrow for breakfast? Talk to you then. Bye.